And welcome back to another Pokemon video, and today I'll be talking about the Road Trial game mode that was recently added to the game. I mean, it's been added for a while now, I just haven't had a chance to actually try it out since it was only open on Sundays. So I actually did manage to get some time to try it, and for 300 gems, it's not that bad of a deal considering that the trainers that you battle in the trial doesn't take energy, and they'll actually give you random cards that you can use to grade up your Pokemon. So those right there are usually takes lots of energy to collect shards for, can help upgrading those grades a lot easier if you can randomly get the ones you need. But to get those legendary Pokemon shards that they show you in the menu, you have to defeat all the trainers in each area, and then it'll randomly spawn one of those Pokemon, and you'll have to defeat it. Unfortunately, you can't catch it, which would make it even greater if you could, but then at the same time, if they did make it where you could catch it, they'd probably also make it where it'd run away, and that could make you lose the shards. But if that's what they did, but they didn't, so you have to defeat the Pokemon and the trainers, and then when you defeat that Pokemon, it'll give you 15 shards, depending on which random Pokemon it spawns. And you can also spawn a Pokemon from catching Pokemon in that area. Unfortunately, whenever I went there, I had no energy, so I couldn't search around a whole bunch to see or catch to see what Pokemon were spawning in the trial. But it did have some Pokemon that might be worth catching from what the few that I did see. And having that extra legend spawn is always nice, but I accidentally didn't have the legend spawn on me because I defeated all the trainers and I didn't catch the Pokemon. So by the time I reached the end, it wouldn't, after I defeated the last trainer and the last random spawned Pokemon, it kicked me out, so I couldn't go back and try to catch Pokemon when I got more energy. So overall, I mean, it's not bad considering that you get 15 shards from Pokemon at random and those cards to grade up Pokemon with. And when you compare those, like the Trial Stone for 300 gems to like shards in the shop, which are like 70 a piece, it makes buying the Trial Stone more worth it since the single shards are usually really expensive. But it is something that I'd probably do again, more for the cards to upgrade Pokemon rather than the shards. But I mean, the shards is a nice bonus, but the cards are usually takes a lot more energy, so that's probably what I would do it for. So and one other thing, those miners in the trial mode, when you talk to them, they'll ask you if you want to let them help you, and I didn't know what they would do because it was in Japanese or Chinese, and so I went ahead and did it towards the end of the event just to see what would happen, and they actually heal your Pokemon, which can be very helpful since the Pokemon I picked were like for catching and defeating Pokemon, just in case if I did have to catch Pokemon, but the ones I would need to catch were wild, so I couldn't actually catch them or catch any with the Pokemon I picked, so a lot of my Pokemon were fainted, and that helped out a little bit. But so those are my thoughts on the Road of Trial, and I hope this video was helpful for anybody that was wondering what the Road of Trial was or how to do it, or just never done it and was wondering if it was worth the 300 gems. So until next time, thanks for watching.